This week, I got a great deal on a box of Seconds apples. I'm going to make an apple pie. Because I'm a perfect trad wife, with a perfectly clean house and perfect children. Because I'm a perfect mother. That's the plan, and this is my life. No, really, this is my life. Because I'm a real mom, and I have 5 children who I swear are somehow against me. Welcome to the Total Disaster Cleaning Motivation with Authentic Motherhood. Hi, I'm the disorganized mom. There's no mom guilt here. But there's a ton of mess, and we're going to get it cleaned up together. So grab your garbage bags, your coffee, and let's get into some hilarious cleaning motivation. Giving this the absolute worst for last, the apple room, which has been full of a year's worth of clutter. This total disaster zone is going to be the grand finale of the video. If you're wondering how these apples ended up rotting on the floor instead of baking in the oven, you'll have to watch till the very end for the big reveal. Was it pure laziness? Did I decide to take a nap instead? Or am I just too disorganized to remember I bought them? Did I somehow become a grandma overnight? Or did I discover way too late that my kids are somehow allergic to apples? Put your guess in the comments below, A, B, C, or D, and stick around and clean with me through to the end to find out the real story. Watching those moms hop around on the weekend for a whole house reset can be quite aspirational. But let's come back to the real world for a minute. And when you need to get your entire house cleaned, but you actually live there without a cleaning lady or a babysitter because your house is not a stage for content creating, so living there with possibly multiple tornadoes that want to eat every single day. We both know your house can become overwhelming while you're trying to keep kids alive all week. So today I'm going to show you a real house reset. Because even if I had someone to watch these kids and I didn't get interrupted 500 times, I think it would probably take a whole weekend to reset the house and just clear out the clutter. You know what? Those of you who are real moms, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to let you in on my messy life, show you what an authentic house reset really looks like when you're a mom and not a content creator. So what we're going to do, let's look around the house and pick the rooms we want to get done. For me, it's tidying up the bedroom and cleaning the kitchen, because I just fed these monsters yesterday, but apparently they need to eat again today, so yeah, clearly we gotta tackle the kitchen. And the apple room. Oh, the apple room. We'll get there, guys. Lots of decluttering ahead. So pick your room, set your timers. It's just to limit yourself. The whole point is not to end up with a pristine aftershot, to get it all done, or to avoid the interruptions. You may have to start one room, stop and change your clothes because a kid had to pee on you, and you might not finish it until later in the evening. We're focused on a weekend reset. We'll get it done throughout the day. Stop and start your timers as you get interrupted for a story, and keep moving along and moving forward. Perfection's not the goal. A refreshable Monday morning is. So, pick up a scrub brush, set down the coffee. I'm going to move my way through the rest of this bedroom and into the kitchen. I'll meet you back here when we have some progress. Turn the volume up and enjoy the music.
Storms on the roof, secrets whispered, bulletproof. We build worlds out of steel. Now they're ruins of something we feel. It's so nice to get away, just for a moment, just for a day. We can drive past the signs, over the borders of our mind. 'Cause today's a beautiful day.
kitchen, I'm setting a 30-minute timer. Hardcore, have to stop, never gonna get to mopping the floor, there's no way. I'm gonna run back and forth and pause it every time I have to stop to try to keep the cleaning to 30 minutes only. Okay guys, so to finally get me over that nerve-wracking, terrifying milestone of 0 subscribers, and to really motivate you guys to give me some love and support, I'm going to hold a grand prize subscriber contest. That's right, the very first 10 people to subscribe on this video will win an exclusive, ongoing, indefinite, just this video forever grand prize. And what do you win? An all-inclusive, guilt-free, no expenses paid, no socks washed afternoon nap. That's right, folks. So click that subscribe button right now. Terms and conditions do apply. Obviously, your children will still probably try to interrupt you multiple times. Your husband may still inexplicably expect you to wash his underwear. Due to the fundamental, systematic, unequal gender gap parenting split, the nap will not be free of mental load. As a mother, you are guaranteed to still be lying there wondering who needs to be at a birthday party and which groceries are running out, even though this is supposed to be your grand prize downtime. The prize itself is only good for a maximum of 1.5 hours of nap time before a guaranteed interruption. Validity only valid within the continental globe of Earth, and success may or may not be possible depending entirely on how well your kids can entertain themselves without burning the house down. When you win, consider this video your official validation receipt. You just march right out there and hand it to your kids and husband and say, go grab some Legos or go stare at a screen, because the disorganized mom gave me my nap prize today. Limited time only, limited supply, unlimited demands, unlimited questions, unlimited snack requests. But that is the definition of motherhood, so help me grow this community anyway and hit that subscribe button. Go claim your nap.
Switch me on and hang on tight.
I'm party coded, activated for the night.
I'm party coded, wave your hands in flashing lights.
I'm party coded, gotta jump if you feel alright.
Right now is our only moment. Free ourselves and unplug now. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work it out. Feel it go. Lose control. Lose control. Rawr. I'm body coded, liberated, and uncontrolled.
I'm party coded, color popped and ready to go.
I'm party coded with that white chicken bug set too low.
I'm party coded, let me hear you scream if you
No more talking, just these motions. Feel the beat, you got permission. Move your body and shut your mouth. Not so hard if you work
smell good.
One, two, three, four.
Well, I chipped my tooth on a tangerine, and the jaybird singing something about the way things used to be. Now I'm dancing on a wire like a cheap paper tiger, strumming on a heartstring stereo to a song that no one knows, and it goes like this. Hey, hey, yeah, say it goes like this. Say la vie, oh, don't ask me, 'cause it goes like this. Yeah.
So listen, I want to tell you a story. I want to open up a little bit about the mess and the chaos of my house. I mean, if you look around, you're probably thinking, what the hell happened here? And I'll be honest, this is actually really hard and shameful for me. Throwing my entire mess and my disorganization out onto the internet for strangers to judge, for other moms to look at, it's not easy. I was actually raised to believe that a lack of cleanliness is a moral failing. So airing all of this, overwhelm, and being behind out, I mean, it hurts. It's genuinely hard. We don't live in a world of pristine marble countertops. But this also isn't some viral, rage bait, shock content of neglect. It's just more than I want it to be. And right now it's a little more than I can handle. It's not the home I'm comfortable raising my kids in. And I want to put it out there because I know I'm not the only mom who is struggling with this. So this is a story of my battle to try to get it back under control after the last child was born. You know, we struggled for a year with the weight gain, and somewhere in between kids number 3 and 50, the math just stopped working no matter what I tried. Trying to do it all was not enough. Being super mom didn't work. At the end of the day, I had to focus on just not neglecting my kids, make sure I was spending enough time with them, reading books and making sure their curriculum was getting done, providing healthy meals as often as possible. You know, the endless snacks. Regular motherhood. But because I was nursing around the clock and triple feeding for 6 months straight, I just didn't have the time to keep the house tidy. Nowhere near where I wanted. When that final baby was born, it just broke something in me. I never had weight gain struggles before. I never had failure to thrive in a child. I was just trying hard not to neglect all my children while keeping the most vulnerable one alive. So I neglected my house, and I got overwhelmed and burnt out. It was just too much. And honestly, I'm still trying to recover from that. We had physical illness happen over and over again, either my kids or myself. We moved into this smaller house where there's literally no storage. I mean, it all hit at once, and it just became too much for me, for any mom. Alright, so look, I've got plenty of excuses and you don't need to hear them all. But you know the story, I'm sure. Too many hands leaving dishes and toys around. Not enough time for me to fight with the stubborn one about, yes, you do have to put it away. I'm going to stand here until you do your job. When honestly, it's so much easier to do it yourself. Too many times we had to rush out the door to a doctor appointment. So I just grabbed what I could or left it behind. And all those little micro actions, they just add up and up and up. So anyway, the first steps I've made recently trying to get my home back was committing to a full kitchen reset before I go to bed. Almost every night, I try to do it. I usually find myself out in the kitchen at 1 a.m., making sure that all the dishes are washed, loaded, and at least half the pans are scrubbed. Hopefully the floor's done too, and get that kitchen table cleaned for school in the morning. Because for me, the kitchen is the heart where everything happens in my home. So, I decided this was the first and most important step to getting a routine down and keeping a clean house again. And if you've watched any of my kitchen cleanup videos, you can clearly see that some days it's more than one day of mess, you know? Sometimes it might be 2 days since I've gotten to it. And there's an occasional 3 days where I've actually loaded the dishwasher twice, but it still looks like nothing's been touched. I never get to the pans or the floors on those times. And between my kids' health issues and my own health issues setting me back, I haven't been as rigorous with the routine as I'd like. But I'm making steps in that direction. It is becoming a habit again, and lately I've decided to start moving on to the kids' toys and clutter in the other rooms. Now, this isn't to say this is all I do. I'm still regularly doing the laundry and washing things down and cleaning up a diaper someone whipped off, picking up cups, but for the main over-clean routine, I've been trying to add these things in regularly like I used to have. But I'm not the same mom I used to be. When I only had 2 kids, I was the mom who pulled my curtains off every Saturday and put them out in the sun to get fresh air. I'm not her anymore. I'm older, I'm sicker, I'm more tired. I don't even think that's proper English. I guess I need to do grammar study. Anyway, that's a lot of the topics that I like to hit on, about how life can get in the way of the mother you're supposed to be. You know you are in your heart. Sometimes you just gotta learn to live with it and be okay with it. But other times you have to take some control and take a step to fight back. But it's such a fine line to walk. You don't want to be the controlling, rigid mom who misses out on kids' smiles, you know, because you were too obsessed with sticking to the schedule. But you don't want to let it all go. Slip into pure survival mode and get nothing done. Watch it pile up. It is so hard to be in the middle, but I really think that is the goal for us. I don't want to miss their childhood because I burned through my last bit of pain tolerance because my bad foot was acting up, and I decided to finish mopping and sweeping the floor extra thoroughly, leaving me too wiped out to push them on the swing set. But I also don't want them walking across sticky jelly from 3 days ago. I just want to be a good mom, and I never know if I'm making the right decision. Because life, it's just a series of rooms, and what we do in those rooms adds up to our kids' childhood. So mama, if you're staring at a pile of laundry from last week, or floor that really needed to be done yesterday, but you also have your kids to take to the park, or maybe you were so tired yesterday you couldn't even get the energy up to sing them a song before bed, and you're feeling that pendulum, am I swinging too far to the left? Be it all, or too far to the right. I can't right now, I'm cleaning. Am I too rigid? Did I yell too many times about shoes? Versus, did I let this go too far? Is our kitchen becoming a biohazard and ruining their childhood? You're not alone. We're not doing perfection. We're not doing neglect. We're all just trying to find our best middle ground and take our homes back, one small step at a time. And at the end of it, if I can't figure out which decision to make and what mom I'm gonna be today, I think about in 15 years when my house is gonna be really quiet because they're hopefully happy, successful, and living their own lives. I think there won't be any more muddy footprints or smeared jelly hands on the walls. I think I'll be very lonely. I'll miss them and the noise and the chaos. So I want to live in it while I can, even if it means I won't have a nice clean house for at least a decade or 2. That's my tiebreaker. Oh, this is such a good song. Turn it up for a minute. I'll be back.
I did it all, I played pretend. I moved the mountains to be your friend. I wanna know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you. I would have bent the earth in two just to get to our ever after.
So we are back at it, and I'm starting to feel pretty good about this place. You know, I got it all done. I set that timer, 30 minute, banged it right out, no interruptions. Easy peasy, rest of the weekend to enjoy. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know. I was interrupted 40 times, and I literally went from my Saturday clean overnight into Sunday. But I'm finally tackling these rooms today. And it's going to be done for Monday morning, so that is the point. I wish I could say I just knocked it all out from A to B in one go, but like I told you, there's so many stops along the way. And at least I kept going. The hard part was stopping when that 30 minutes stopped, but I did it. I left things I wanted to finish, and I moved on. Whether I was moving on to the next room or the next kid, it doesn't really matter. But I got a notable amount done that's going to change my life. Well, not really change my life, but certainly help move me in the direction I'm trying to go. And I didn't work too long or too hard, which means I got all my goals accomplished by getting all the rooms accomplished, even if there was more I wanted to finish. So I started moving forward on things like this closet room, which needs to be organized. For at least a year it's been getting filled up. It's a great drop spot, but it's like literally the only storage space I have in this tiny house. Oh, it's not even really a closet at all, and someday it's actually going to be my sewing room. But we're making some great progress on it, so I wanted to hit on a different topic here. The phrase single married mother. If you guys hadn't noticed, there's not a whole lot of other adults in the background of my content. It's usually just me around here with the kids. For whatever reason, whether a lot of moms find themselves in that position because their husbands work really long hours, or maybe they're military wives and they're living far from home. Or maybe, let's be honest, we have an epidemic of young men who are very immature and don't seem to want to grow up and be the partners we need to raise these families right. Retreating into TikTok or video games, it's an issue. And then there's a group of real single moms, right? I'm sure they get furious whenever they hear the phrase married single moms, but I know that's what it's called. And it kind of minimizes the absolute brute force and hard work or relentless challenge of being a single full-time parent is. But I think instead of turning it into like an us versus them or who's got it harder conversation, I'd like to look at the real problem through a lens of isolation of motherhood in the modern era. Whether you're isolated because society tells us we're supposed to live in a nuclear family, but your partner isn't showing up to share the load, either by circumstances or choice, or whether you're parenting completely single by circumstance, at the end of the day, the weight of that isolation is really breaking us. I find it almost impossible to fathom how one gender can do so much. Not only making and raising the babies up, but keeping the whole household together, remembering every single little detail, and keeping the weight of literally crafting a human being, who they are, how they'll react, how they're going to deal with their emotions, what their views and outcomes and values are, because at the end of the day, they're not adorable little babies. They're small people. They're small people who we are raising to be the people in society. You're raising your son to treat somebody else's little girl down the road a certain way. You're raising your daughter to be the person that is friendly, understanding, and empathetic to the little boy or girl up the street someday. They're all going to grow up in a society together, and like we are making society day in and day out. It's an exhausting job. To do that alone with no village, it's an overwhelming task and an overwhelming ask, and only the idea of modern motherhood could put this pressure on women and then also simultaneously have this ability to make us feel guilty about falling short. Here, lift this boulder over your head, and if you shake a little bit, you're definitely a failure. The concept is crazy, but it's what we're all trudging through every single day. And that's why I keep hitting on the point of like building a community together, whether it's in real person or online. And right now where I live, since there's only cows next door, I'm really trying to build this online. So I appreciate you guys hanging, cleaning up with me, and working towards a goal together. Like I said, hit that subscribe button and let's build up a community, because I really want to hear what you think. If you've got a little story to tell, throw it in the comments. Did you fall behind on housework with any of the babies you had? Any change in life circumstance where you moved and you and your husband ended up with an extra cluttered house? Let me know. Am I alone?
Wishing for style for the cool kids to see. I'm just a misfit dreaming of what I could be. Oh, I wish that I was cool like them, but here I am, just me in my own skin. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Yeah. Dripped on my shoes, yeah, that's how it goes. Laughing it off, but my face really shows. Scroll through my phone, but there's nothing to see. There's no DMs or likes for someone like me. Oh, I wish that I was cool like them, but here I am, just me in my own skin. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Nobody's buying my lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin. Skin. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone, take a chance. When I saw you coming out of the school that day, I knew you'd never be mine. Never. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Nobody's buying my lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin. Skin. I'm the opposite of great, but that's my fate. I'm just
stand up for tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me then, and let's do tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me then, and let's do it tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me then, and let's do tonight again. One more dance and I might just fall in love. I know the DJ and I love this song.
Well, it took more than I even had in me, but we got through the rooms, I got the kitchen cleaned up, and it's looking really good. At least today. Who knows what'll happen when they wake up tomorrow. But I did promise that I would tell you the secret stories behind how an entire box of apples that should have been pie and muffins ended up on the floor instead and just growing into part of the floor, it seemed. Now, it looks worse than it was, but keep in mind, second apples are already pretty bruised and bad, so it only took a few days of being distracted before the mess became that bad. And if you guessed that I took a nap and had no guilt about it and just let them go, instead of baking, normally you'd be correct. But this time, the truth is, I did become a grandmother overnight. I knew it was coming for months, clearly, but it was still a shocking experience. My stepdaughter had her first child, such a beautiful, healthy baby girl, and it took days of adventuring and helping with feeding and all the good stuff about a new baby coming. Everyone was safe and happy and healthy, so if you guessed that, then clearly I need to dye my hair, because I'm a grandma now. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you sticking through the long clean. I hope that you body doubled, got some work done yourselves, feel motivated. It's nothing like having a scrub brush and coffee with a friend. So, hit that subscribe button so that we don't miss the next one. Can't wait to see ya.